Now, if I zoom out a little bit, let me just zoom out to a weekly here. The levels that I'm targeting for ETH are much higher. But on a percentage basis, if we just measure from the current spot price, my first real target for ETH is up here at, right around $6,100. That's only 29% to the upside from the current spot price. So even though $6,100 for ETH might sound like, an aggressive price target to the upside, it's only 29% higher. So I think that ETH is going to be at six, seven, or maybe even $8,000 by the end of the year. And here's why: because of ETH BTC, this ratio. So if I have a price target on Bitcoin, let's say, of $150,000 or maybe $180,000 by the end of the year, if Bitcoin really starts running, hey, 180 is in play. All those 200,000 or $250,000 price targets by the end of the year, they could also be in play if Bitcoin continues ripping higher and we see volatility expand a little bit. So that wouldn't surprise me, um, especially if there's more of a rotation out of gold into Bitcoin. So we shall see. But let's say that Bitcoin gets to 180K by the end of the year. Let's say that that happens. Well, what does that potentially mean for ETH? Because usually we see these alts outperform Bitcoin at the end of a cycle in percentage terms. So if ETH is outperforming Bitcoin through the end of the year and Bitcoin's at 180K, well, then if ETH runs higher in Bitcoin terms to resistance right here, 0.055, let's just grab a calculator real quick. If Bitcoin's at 180,000 by the end of the year and ETH is 0.055, that would mean $9,900 ETH by the end of the year. So just let that sink in for a second. This stuff can really, really run, and it can run quickly. So you've got to be positioned ahead of time. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on Bitcoin and ETH leading into the end of the year. It looks like we are, things are positioned for massive upside. Okay, let's bring it over here to the report that I produced last night. And if you guys want a copy of this report, I sent it out via email to everyone in the school community, but it's also right here in the community itself. If you just click on the very first little post here, you'll be able to see it. And there's a copy of the report in that post if you want to download the PDF, if you want to follow along.